Welcome, welcome, welcome to another round, to another show, to another segment of Wednesday's Woman. Yay! Praise the Lord, the living Lord. Yes, you know, we are online. We are live. So rmconair.com for those of you who are already watching, but I want you to text somebody, email somebody, tweet, however y'all say that, Instagram
Facebook
somebody, Facebook them, let them know to tune in right now to rmconair.com and see what we're talking about, see what the woman is talking about and her guest. And you know, as we've been doing for the past 3 weeks, I think it's been 3 weeks, we've got our side men, I'll call them. You know, this is Wednesday's Woman, whereas we don't man bash, so we got our side man just to keep it real. So we got Brother Steve.
I'm in the house.
And we got Brother Tyrone. So,
True.
they're here. So now look, y'all know I've been talking and promising you my makeover. My blue nail polish is still on. It's chipping off. My nail is broke. I broke a nail today, so I'm going to go and do a little something else to the hair. I've been working. Y'all know I got a job.
You got a job?
Y'all clap.
Amen.
Now, my children thought my mama get a job.
God is real.
And my son, who's been that main singer of that song, is in the studio tonight. He brought his buddies with him. But the thing is, I've got to do this makeover. It's just imperative that I do this makeover. I'm going to be hosting Wednesday's Woman Network Mixer on next Wednesday. So you know I got to look my best because I am known as the Grand Diva. That's right.
That's right.
So I have to come up to my Grand Diva standards because they are high standards. And I thank the Lord that they are great ethics because they are rooted and grounded in the word of the Most High God. So next Wednesday, we are planning to have our third Wednesday network mixer for Wednesday's Women, and men can come as well. So you all email me, ladycjwells@gmail.com, and you'll get some information. You'll get an invite, or evite, however, a Facebook message, but ladycjwells@gmail.com. And then you know I'll give you my cell number, 323-239-9439. 39. That's Steve over there echoing it. So you all get ready because I'm going to turn this loose and go take this hat off because I just came in from work, believe it or not, and pull my own hair out. I'm not going to put no wigs on. I didn't bring no wigs tonight, but I'm going to pull my afro out and put on a little something on the face and let you know this is real around here. We got real topics. And before I let you all go and do your thing, I want you all to know we're going to be talking about mental health and wellness, depression, knowing the signs of depression, and really what's getting you off, what's throwing you off from reaching your goals. We want to help some people tonight. And I want to give a shout out to my girl KK in Baltimore, Maryland, D.C., you know that area. Yes, she's been blowing up my Facebook message talking about what we need to be doing. We're calling a fast for the women because we know some things are going on across the country that sometimes only a mother, only a woman can get the job done because we are emotional creatures and we can feel things. And we can have a sensitivity deeper than sometimes a man. So we want to use the women for what you're good for. Crying out unto the Lord God Most High to help us. Send some help, Lord. But you know the scripture we had last week. If my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray. Come on, can I get a witness? And seek my face. And turn from their wicked ways. Then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and heal their land.
Makes a lot of sense to me.
See, that came from 2 Chronicles 7:14. So these are some things that we want to remember and begin to confess the word over your life because that's what it's going to take. Psalms 91, y'all need to get that. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, on and on and on. The Lord is our fortress. You know that. So get these things because this is what you're going to need. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they are mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. Remember that too.
That's right.
Because that's what it's going to take. You're going to have to fast and pray and use your weapon of praise. Use your weapon of prayer. Use your weapon of the word, the sharp two-edged sword that'll, shut it down, cut it asunder, dividing all the way to the bone and marrow. You know the word. Get it and use it.
That's right.
Cover your family with it. Praise the Lord. Do what you need to do. Do your homework. Because that's what it's all boiling down to. What do you know what to do, honey? What do you know that is how to get the job done? If you don't know, you better call somebody. You can call me, because I told you, I got the answers. I've been through enough to know. Praise the Lord. 323-239-9439. Now, I got to go do something with my hair. I don't know. I may take this top off and do a little something, because I got a little cute little top out here.
Oh, Lord.
But, y'all just be prepared. Wednesday's Woman ain't playing. We're going to hit some topics. We're going to talk about some things, but we're here to shut down all that evil and foolishness that's been going on. So I'm going to turn it over to Brother Steve.
Like Deion Sanders over there. She just shut down corner.
And he's going to move over in my space and introduce the youth over there. They're going to talk about what they got. They're going to showcase some music, I believe, and they got some things that they want to do. So
well, we got an exciting lineup right now.
Yeah, so go ahead.
This lineup is
y'all
so
welcome,
hot.
Brother Steve. He's ready. You know, he coming to the door ready.
What up, Steve?
Peace and blessings. I'll be back.
LA Steve in the house, huh?
Oh, yeah, we just hanging out, man. Lineup is hot, man. These guys, man, is off the chain. I got my man D Plus over there. I got my man Romy's over there. He's doing his thing.
Romy.
Yeah,
Romy Leday.
Got you. Let me put that little thing on that O so I can know what it is. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
It's difficult.
I'm just saying,
No, it's cool.
you put the thing on there.
Top Romy.
One
nigga Top Romy.
You have the long version of the O or the short version of the O,
right,
based on the Brave. You know what I mean? Anyway, for you English people, and then you got my man Beats over there. So what's going on with you guys?
Yeah.
Chilling.
Living life
one day at a time.
Chasing my dreams.
Yeah.
So what's your dream, brother? What you trying to do?
Really, right now I'm just finishing up school. I'll be studying abroad in the fall. I'll be getting my degree in economics from Long Beach State.
Long Beach State?
Yeah, and my real big dream I really want to accomplish, I want to become, I will become a professional actor. That's me right now.
So let me ask you this question out of curiosity. How'd you end up at Long Beach State?
I applied out of Santa Monica College, and then I hopped on over to Long Beach State.
I'm feeling on it. I went to Pico Tech myself.
Pico Tech, cool.
That's why I call it Santa Monica, because I
okay, yeah. I get it.
I rode that number 7 bus.
I get it.
I rode that number 7 bus, so I understand Pico
the 7
Tech.
bus, exactly.
Yeah, that's Pico
exactly.
Tech.
That's
What's going on? So what's going on with you Beats over there? What you doing over there, man?
Oh yeah, I graduated. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's Beats over. Well, he looking at me.
You want to go ahead. Go to D plus. Go to D plus, man. Go ahead. Run that.
Let's go back to D plus. Okay, I'll do it. Let's do
it. I graduated from Cal State Northridge.
Okay,
and,
you went to Northridge.
Yeah, yes sir, okay, Cal State Northridge.
How's the valley out there?
Hot when it's hot and cold when it's cold.
I'm knowing it, man. It, man. Was it popping though for you, man?
Yeah. I had a good time. I had a really good time.
Mm-hmm.
Now just looking for work, and I'm also, I rap on the side, so.
Can you bust a few bars real quick?
Right now,
give me a little something.
Give him some D plus, man.
Little something. Just a little something.
Give him an A, D plus.
Yeah.
Well,
some light.
Something,
give him something.
I mean, come on, man. This DJ LA Steve, man. I got to hear it, man.
All right. I made a 2 a.m. entrance and a 3 a.m. exit. Best thing to do when your girl so pessimistic. Yeah, it sounds messed up, but she deserves it. And I treat her this way because your boy is hurting. She cheated on your boy way more than once with an enemy of mine. Now, ain't that messed up? Now my whole mindset's not the... And no explaining when she asks what's up. Now she sniffing my and checking through my phone, and she on my head while she in the wrong. Then she gets so loud that her baby girl can't sleep. This is the time the boy supposed to leave, but then I get mad and let her know what I know about how she came to my foes. When you're in your feelings, you start breaking the codes, but then I manned up and just let her know that. That's it.
Hey!
Yeah, boy.
I said light, man.
Hey, man,
that's hot, man. Thank you.
At least you're honest about this thing.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, because, no offense, but that is absolutely horrible, because it's so honest and these cats got to start understanding that's how it goes down.
Oh yeah,
the truth.
Yeah.
Because because they were telling me if you're speaking from the angle of the truth, then you're in the strength of power. Because it's like I had a situation that was very similar like that, and the girl came to me and she said Steve, she said I need somewhere to live. And I live with you, and I said, well, the landlord ain't going for that. And the landlord was my mom at the time.
My bad, I feel it.
And so she was like, well, I can live with John, Because my friend John said I could stay with him. I said, I guess it makes you John's girl. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. Next up. Who's next up? Let's go.
Beats on the mic.
Let's go.
Yeah. So right now, I'm not nothing like none of these guys. I'm a college dropout.
Oh, don't say
but
that.
You know, hey, don't worry about it. You heard of Kanye West before?
Exactly.
Or not?
He make my beats.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly. He's a college dropout. I'm not trying to go his route, but at the same time, my focus is somewhere else right now. You know, degree, it'll come when it comes. But other than that,
right.
I'm working on my production and my success. You know, progressing as an artist as well. So.
Well, it comes when it comes, and you can't. You know, no one is to say what is right, what is wrong, because we really don't know. Right. One of the topics I'm working on right now is the whole Mork from Mork story that's out there with the Robin Williams thing. Okay. I mean, that's a heck of a story right now if you look at it from a perspective, in the fact that we're talking about substance abuse, and we're talking about depression, and we're talking about using things, being unhappy, and tripping out, and you're looking at a person that was worth over millions and millions of dollars.
$50 million. I looked that up.
50 million was it?
$50 million.
Yeah.
$50 million, and the best ideal that could come up would be to kill yourself. Now, I'm not trying to say, because I've never had $50 million myself. However, I would hope if I had $50 million, I wouldn't probably want to kill myself. I don't know. I could be wrong about that. Tyrone, how you feel like that?
Well, people need to count their blessings. You know, count your blessings, because there's a lot of people that are dying to be where you are right now, that's paying their dues. And it's funny and interesting that people don't appreciate what God has blessed them with. And it don't make no sense. You got to really count your blessings, because you never know when you're going to leave this world. And how would you like to be remembered? Would you like to be remembered as somebody that contributed to the industry, that contributed to the world, or somebody that went out like a coward? You know, it's up to you.
Well, speaking of that, and I'm going to get you guys real quick. Speaking of that makes a lot of sense, because I was looking at the Facebook pages and Twitter pages, and people were tweeting a lot, and I'm going to ask you guys this question. I want your opinion on this. But, people saying rest in peace, and rest in this and rest in that. And I'm so sorry for you, I miss him, because I used to laugh at that stuff. He was funny, dude. Now, I didn't get too far at Mrs. Doubtfire. Although I understand, acting is a really interesting job, and you have to do certain things when you act. But Mrs. Doubtfire really wasn't my favorite thing. I was more of like the Mork from Mork type of guy, because Nanu was like pretty cool, because Fonzie was hanging out with him, so I thought that was pretty cool. But, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not going to get that far. But my question now is, so what do you think about the direction of the fact that people are crying out for this story, right? But then they're killing black children every week like the thing to do, and no one's mad at that? What do you think about that?
I think, it's a sad situation. But I think they're crying out for him because they feel like more of a connection to him because of the movies. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, they Absolutely. Feel like they know him, whereas they probably don't feel like they know some of these young black men that are dying. Don't get me wrong, it's a sad thing. But I think that's why there's more of an outcry for Robin Williams than there is for Eric Gardner, or I think his name's like Mike Brown. Mm-hmm. Yeah, these black people that are getting killed. I mean,
because what's interesting about that, excuse me, sorry about that, they're trying to get to us. I got to figure that part out. But, today, because I have an emotional attachment today, because 18 years ago today, I took a bullet in the chest.
Oh, wow.
And I flatlined into the cyanide, so this is my 18-year-old birthday, because I actually flatlined and died. So I take this day really serious. It's like, wow, I take this like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so the thing is, I believe that we have to be able to understand this and keep this thing going and be able to talk about it. And Romy, what do you have to say about that issue in between Mork and guys that are being killed? And that's for real, because it's one thing to be shot in the chest and die. It's another thing to hang yourself. And which is the difference? I don't know.
Well, the difference is a big one. You can't really blame anybody if you hang yourself. I mean, only person you can blame really to me is yourself. to be shot and killed, if it was unlawful or if he had no rights to do it, then you can blame that person who shot and killed them. But for me, the outcry, the reason why it's a big outcry for, I guess, Robin Williams is because I think everything is ran by money, by green. It's really about green. And if more people would want to see Robin Williams, then the news and the TV shows and everything to sell more commercials will show that. If maybe society really doesn't care so much about a black person being killed, and that's the reason why they won't show it.
Yeah. Well, that makes a lot of sense, and then you see we don't know anything, but we know technology and the way things are going because I went to a couple concerts and I've seen some things, and I'm gonna tell you something, man. When Tupac came on stage, it looked just like him. Mm-hmm. So if they could do a hologram of him. Mm-hmm. They could. I mean, it looked just like him, man. I'm just saying, man. I couldn't tell the difference at first. If I didn't know better, I thought it was him. So I don't know.
Like Doughboy said, they don't know or they don't show or care what goes on in the hood.
Exactly.
So
they don't.
So Beats, what's your game plan? And what would you do to change how things are going? Because I was thinking about what you said about a college degree and being a dropout and all that stuff. I don't know. It took me 6 years to graduate from college. So it took me a long time. And I had to get out of the state of California to do it.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah, exactly.
So that's no trip there, because it doesn't make you smarter than anyone. I don't believe that. It just means that you finished a particular project.
Right.
It's like finishing an album. It's like finishing a race. That's all it is. I'm telling you something. If you have a degree in basket weaving, you can get a teaching job pretty much. I mean, because you just finished the thing. It's just, so, I mean, it's just something to do. I mean, it's deeper than that, but I'm just saying, I knew some people, man, they had like 4.0s and didn't graduate, and I know some people like me that graduated with a 2.0. So I'm just saying, it's not like that with a 1.9 coming out of high school. So I'm just saying, don't think that labels you at all, because we all are valuable. And I do believe that 100%, because if you look at what's going on right now in the penitentiaries and in prisons, and if you're watching First 48 and you watch the Discovery Channel, you're seeing really what's going on right now. So what's your game plan, and how are we going to reach some of these people through your music?
Well, as you spoke of that, I like to think of it as what I'm doing right now, my current situation, is not as important as how I would be as I finish when I'm leaving, when I'm gone.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like somebody can be doing something, for a long time, but like at the end of the day, they might be successful over anything they want to be successful over. So it's not, based on my current situation. So that's not a factor. But as what's going on, as you mentioned, about how we can pretty much come together or whatever the case is, bring some attention or awareness, is I like to think of it as we being like SBC. I made an acronym for that, which is separate but connected.
Wow.
Everybody that's black, they're doing their own thing, shoot their own black people, and then when something happens, they want to get connected.
That's true.
You see what I'm saying there?
Absolutely.
And so somebody needs to make that call, SBC. Somebody needs to make that call and get us all connected and pretty much stay on that channel, because like when this stuff happens, everybody went, oh, they shooting black people, which is not cool. But at the same time, you shooting black people too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So. But for them to be people that's innocent, that's unarmed, they're back to the cops and they're getting shot. That's uncalled for.
That was my thing. See, that was my thing.
Right.
Because I mean we've done so much damage to ourselves. Although if you want to go through historical and you could talk about what happened 400 years ago,
right?
You can do that, and it's all justifiable. Don't get me wrong.
Don't let
it's
nobody
all
fool
just
you
Bible.
about black on black violence.
You want to say something, Romy?
Yeah, I was gonna say that the reason why I think white people, not white people, I'm sorry. The reason why I feel like us as black people will get upset when white people get away.
I'm not white, not yet.
Get away with killing black people is because they've been getting away with it for so long. And it's kind of like that Chinese torture thing when somebody picks at something for so long, no matter any little thing can hurt. You know what I mean? So like. Yeah, okay, like black people kill black people all the time, and that's true, and we should stop that. But when this white person, but I don't know a lot of black people that get away with killing black people. But we know about white people that get away with killing black people, and they've been doing it for over, 400 years if you include slavery. So that now it's like it's a sore that if you pick at it, it's going to always bleed heavily. And that's why I feel like we have these protests or these riots that we shouldn't be having. And that's my look on it. My opinion.
D plus according to First 48, I watch that channel all the time. I love that show, and I also watch Live Discovery ID channel. No one's getting away with anything right now, so I want to know what can we do as 6 of us in here, because there's 6 of us right here. So how could we put something together, us 6, to make some change? What do you think? I don't know.
I mean, if you're talking, as far as the situation that's going on right now with like police killing, young black men, what can we do? I mean, honestly, the only reason that they're doing that is because they don't have any fear of any consequence. So that's really the only, they feel like, they can kill a black person and nothing is going to happen. Black people, a couple of them might protest for a couple of months and then, that'd be the end. I really don't know what we can do right here. As far as me, if it was like somebody that got killed that, that I was close to, I'll seek revenge. Personally, that's just what I'll do.
Keeping it real.
But I think what you said was probably the most important thing that I've heard, because it was honest. Because you broke it down and got honest. This is what I feel. And I think if we get honest with things, that things can change, because we're dealing with emotional depression and we're dealing with substance abuse. I mean, we all know people who abuse substances and who are depressed. I don't know about you, but I've been depressed before. No money, ain't got no car, got to go to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the way home, y'all. I mean, I'm just saying. So how do we fight that stuff? How do we fight depression? What do you do that helps you when you're depressed? How do you think out the box? And what would you advise someone younger than you to do when they're not feeling well? Because each one teach one and grab the younger one and bring that person up. So what would you do?
You stay busy. Stay busy and, something that you like to do, whether it be music, basketball, reading, or, hanging out with your friends. If you're depressed, the worst thing you could do is be alone.
Okay.
But if you're depressed and you're with your friends and, your friends, sense that you're depressed and they're your real friends, they'll try to, pick you up. Pick you up. So, at least, that's what I think,
So how many friends would you say you really have, for real? I mean, for real. Friends.
Friends?
Yeah, friend. I'm not talking about how many people you know. How many friends do you have?
Not acquaintances.
Associates.
Friends.
All that good stuff. Yeah.
2.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
right.
Now see, he's not.
Look, don't let Michael see this.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Jamil
count.
That's
Probably
get
like
down
10.
with it. Yeah, let's get down with it, man. Because I count mine on one hand. I got a finger or two to spare. Romy, what's going on with you over there? What you thinking about, man?
I'm just thinking about the question you was just asking him about how can you fight depression. I was going through my mind, and I think about these type of topics all the time. And my main thing is you have to be honest with yourself. What are those triggers that make you depressed? I know me, if I'm feeling a little down, it's because I'm not fighting to get somewhere. I have goals that I want to achieve. I have a lot of goals, and I'm probably going to die just trying to achieve my goals. And when I'm sitting around the house and I'm not doing anything, I start to get a little depressed, like I wasted a day, or I hate wasting time, because I feel like time is the most important thing I have.
Got you.
You know what I mean? I hate wasting it. So whenever I'm wasting time, I know I'll start to feel a little down, a little depressed, So for me, I would say to you, figure out what makes you depressed. You know why you're kind of upset. If it's because, you don't have a great social life, you have to step out there and start a social life. You just have to, take that leap. Sometimes people, they get depressed about their weight. I know that's a big one. And if you're depressed about your weight, only way you're going to stop that is if you take actions to either lose weight, or if you, like me, trying to put on a little muscle, gain some weight, go to the gym.
Huh? So okay, let's just jump in right there. So you in the gym right now?
I'm in the gym constantly. I'm trying to put on some mass. Right now, I'm like on a little diet, but.
Okay, so what are you dieting? What are you eating? And what's going on? I mean, because you guys are in your 20s.
Yeah.
And I think that it's important that people listen and understand that you guys are here. You guys are in your 20s, and you trying to do something positive for yourself. So maybe that what you're talking about, somebody else could do. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, if you're trying to lose weight, I mean, the most important thing, the easiest thing is just calories in, calories out. Learn about your maintenance calories. And if you're trying to lose weight, take back 300 calories or so and constantly just take back calories until you reach your goal weight. If you're trying to gain weight, figure out your maintenance calories and put on some more calories. Basically, it's about how much food you consume. Based on everybody's different, I can't tell you that you need to eat this many calories, and then I eat that many calories and it affects us the same way. It won't. It's based on age, gender, and the weight you are. So, if you want to lose weight, figure out your maintenance calories, which means how many calories you need to stay your weight, and then either subtract from that or add to that depending on what you're trying to do. Now, of course, you want to have a good workout schedule. You want to eat good foods, but the main thing to start off is to just figure out calorie control, because I feel like that's the hardest part for most people. They don't understand calorie control. Then you can get into the other things like proteins, carbs, the macros and the micros.
I got you.
Of that, yeah.
Okay, well, let's just jump into it, because this is Wednesday's Woman, and I'm just co-host of Wednesday's Woman, and I got Beats over there, and so if a lot of young ladies complain they can't find a good man. I mean, let's jump into this
Tell me
thing.
about
They
it.
ain't depressed about that. Let's jump into
Speak
it.
on it.
This is a
Jump
real
into this thing right here.
touchy. This is
so
a
if
touchy
they
subject.
trying to get you exclusively to be their man,
It's
to
tight.
be their man, I don't know what that means,
It's tight.
but
Never
I mean,
see
to
this.
be their man. So what do they got to do to get you to be their man? So they're not depressed and stuff like that.
Ladies,
You know
pull out
what?
that pen and paper.
It's kind of crazy for me. I'm
Long
not your
list.
average man. Everybody say I'm not like everybody else. I'm really not like anybody else. I'm difficult to work with, but also simple to work with.
I know. Yes,
So,
I'm different.
yeah.
Yes, I'm different.
Exactly.
I got you.
So basically for me, it's. I figure if you give me a lot, I'll pretty much push you away. I'm so independent.
What's a lot?
A lot, something that I don't even know how to explain it. If you're trying to do more than me, you're making me a crutch. You're my crutch, and you're trying to provide for me everything that I can't get. I don't like that.
Okay.
Because then I love the struggle. I love the struggle. I grew up in the struggle. It's not over.
You don't
And
like
so
her
if
to
somebody
put it clean
always
for you?
giving me handouts, it kind of pushes me away. It's really like a magnet turning to each other, and it's making that resistance.
Okay, so are you
I'm not- I will
saying
not
if
connect.
she comes with a lobster and steak dinner, that's going to make you not like her?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
But if she comes with it
I didn't
every
say
night,
that. But every night, you know what I mean? Like, if it's on some steak and lobster is not something that I could just go get whenever I want it.
I feel you on
So,
that. 'Cause
you know.
I'm pretty similar to that as well. I
Okay.
mean, I like to. I'm independent, and I like a 48 to 52 balance somewhere
Right.
around there. It could fluctuate a little bit, but I still would like someone to be that takes care of business. Romy, what are you talking about? If they want you to be exclusive.
We interrupt this message with the voice of Lady Crystal. We
that?
interrupt this message
Yo, listen,
with the
what's going on?
voice of Lady Crystal.
This is crazy.
Now, gentlemen, you have graced my stage with your presence.
Yo, listen, who's this?
You have spoken many good things. Now I need to hear some music. You have one of my sons in the studio and his two friends. You have one of my sons' music on deck. And you got another one of my sons on call pretty soon. So see if you can find your brother. We got to interview your brother. And we're going to take this to another level. I got Sydney Muldrow done walked in the room. Sydney, get over there and get you a camera. Get you a camera. You got to see Sydney Muldrow. Yeah. Sydney Muldrow in the house. Now, he's going to play a song of my son shortly. But ladies and gentlemen, Sydney Muldrow is a longtime music producer, director, arranger, writer, all that stuff. Say something to us, Sydney.
Hello, everybody. I'm just excited to be here among the greats from the grassroots. I was fortunate to have worked with anybody in the industry. I've been doing this for umpteen years. Don't want to count the years, but I worked with Quincy and Earth, Wind & Fire, Michael Jackson, Gladys Knight. Go far as back is Ella Fitzgerald. Carmen McRae. Okay, yeah. So I've been there, done that kind of stuff, and ran into some good people, and didn't get to my head. Now I just came as I was then, as I am now. So it's just all about really being real, and being with people that are real, and you'll make it, big time. I'm with this lady.
All right. Well, I tell you what, We are back, and I'm gonna get this out of the way. I look weird over here doing. Well, look, I want to show you guys the new RMC. Let's see, I have to pull it up. T-shirt. Can you see that? Ah!
Like it.
Looking beautiful.
You see that? Is it shining? Is it glimmering?
Oh,
This is the new RMC T-shirt. It's available right now without any other writing on it. I would say $15. Johnny Moore says $15. If you call or get it from my show, I'll say $10.
Wow.
Give you a break. If you get it with the Wednesday's Woman Special, you get it for $10. Right, but then there's going to be writing and some other things to enhance, and it will be $15.
It's a catch.
But right now, we're letting it go as it is for $10. Now, Mr. Muldrow.
Yes.
I know we're going to have a separate time to work with you, but I want you to meet my son to your right.
Oh, okay. How you doing?
Jared.
Jared? He's Jared. Okay.
And
Nice
Jared
to meet you,
plays
too.
piano, and he writes music. He's a singer.
Fantastic.
And he has a production studio along with his baby brother. Can you put that song on for me, LaRon? This is his baby brother and a production that he works in. And is it on? You know I can't hear. And so, you don't have to turn it up too loud because I'm still talking. Can y'all hear me? So that's his baby brother, my baby boy.
Okay.
And so we are a musical family.
Beautiful.
Now, Sydney heard me sing at the Mavericks Flat a few weeks ago during the Richard Roundtree birthday celebration. And it was a wonderful experience. I tell you, that's when I sounded like, no, I should say I felt like Whitney Houston after I got through singing. They rushed me. They rushed the stage. It was great.
Yeah, she's
But
fantastic.
Sydney was there.
She's fantastic. Because you probably know.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful life of music. So this is my portion of my musical family. My daughters, they also have their options to sing and write and do some things. But right now, are you guys hearing the song?
Not out here.
I think we're getting there.
For those who have earphones.
I can imagine. I'm just no.
Okay. That is wow. We got to do something about that. I think we ordered some more earphones. They somehow get torn up around here. But the point is, I see the VU meters kind of tweaking in the red. So the point is, we are a musical family and we want to be known. Now, is my son on the other line? Jared, can you get your brother? Text your brother. Call your brother. Do we have a caller?
Caller number 1.
Okay. Who do we have on the line and where are you from? Where are you calling from?
This SY 1500.
Oh, you hear? Oh, we got to have earphones for this. I forgot about that. Okay, hold on. Okay, baby, maybe I should get earphones. How about me? Hello? Can you set these up for me? Okay, how does this? Steve, can you help me out here? So now, what do you hear?
Hello?
I know Johnny Morris is going to whip me. Don't get upset, Johnny. We're getting this together. You
We
know
have
I'm
a caller?
always flying from the cuff. Can't hear anything? Okay, LaRon, go back to the phones for me and see what we can do with the calls. Can you hear the music, Jared? Well, that's Christian Remote. Christian, where are you?
Hello?
Okay.
What's happening with it?
Oh, that's
going
my
on?
son. There he is. How you doing, son?
Yeah, I'm just hearing y'all trying to get everything together in the background.
Uh-huh. You been listening to us? Yeah, man. We getting this together around here. We getting this together. I got some professionals in the house. That's your boy. That's your baby brother. How you like that?
Yeah, you know he be jacking this shit. Excuse me, let me stop my session. What's good though?
Everything's good. Am I hearing some popping sound? I think something is too high. Somebody's volume is too high.
I
Something's
have
too
no
high.
idea.
I think my microphone is too high. Which mic am I on? Turn my mic down.
It might be your input.
Because I'm hearing a lot of scratching myself.
It might be your connection over there.
Now I'm gonna say this. Now I'm not hearing anything on my earphone. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Is my phone call here?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna ask you, LaRon, turn that music down just a little bit. So now, state your name, caller, and what you want the folk to know.
My name is S Rock. You know what I'm saying? I'm a producer. I'm a rapper. I do everything. You feel me? I work with 1500 to Nothing, which you already know is platinum
1500
producers.
or nothing. We know them. We heard of them.
Yeah, platinum producers. You feel me? So that's what I'm doing right now. I got a song out. You know, I got a lot of things doing. You know, I deal with YG, my boy. YG got a song. I got a single with him. You know, but right now I'm just go ahead.
I was getting ready to say now, I think the only thing I have of you in the studio is some old stuff. You know,
we will not be playing.
We out here making paper, but that's my stuff. I like that stuff.
We will not be playing. DJ, look at me.
Well, listen.
What's the song with it?
I got some.
It's not here.
Listen. He said what now?
I got some stuff. I got my mixtape on Dat Piff. All you got to do is go to datpiff.com and type in S Rock. And I got my mixtape Hustle City, and I also have that West Good song on there featuring YP. You know what I'm saying? So.
Okay, that's DAT. Like
DAT.
PIF.
F. 2 Fs.
2 Fs.
Yeah. Datpiff.com.
Okay, DAT for digital audio tape. Piff. Peter is frantically freaking for PIFF.com.
There you go. Yep. There you go.
Okay, so y'all check that out. That's my son. That's my boy S Rock. That's my oldest son. Now, I want to say like this: when I know all these answers, but when did you first start in music? What was your age and what was your position? What was your instrument? All of that stuff. Talk to us about your beginnings of music.
Well, my beginnings was, first I started probably doing music around like 3 or 4, messing around on the piano, and then I eventually moved on to drums, which is my favorite instrument, but the whole set of drums after that, which I do very well, and then, then piano I picked up again, along the way, and I've just been doing that ever since then, so I've become pretty good, so over the years I've become pretty good, so now it's just about trying to get it out there to everyone. Meaning
promotions.
Yeah, promotion.
Social media promoting you, making you a worldwide phenomenon. Is that what it is?
Correct. If that's your definition, if that's the definition.
Well, if it means anything, we're actually worldwide right now. We have everything working for us at this moment that is taking us all across this world. That is the internet. Now, who's listening? So we have to use social media and let them know you're on. I'm on. That's what you tell them. You let them know through your Instagrams and all that stuff. What you got to say, Doug? I see Doug get ready to say something. What you got?
Oh, no, I wasn't about to say nothing.
All right, what you want to say to my son? What you want to say to my oldest boy?
Oh, keep grinding. Keep grinding, It's going to fall in place one day.
Grind right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. That's
Sydney,
right.
what would you have? Now, Sidney Muldrow, Lance, is a professional. He was telling he's played with Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson. Did you do anything?
Marvin Gaye.
Marvin Gaye.
Don't forget them.
He's been with the greats. So, Sydney, what would you have my son to know?
Oh, okay. I would just have him to know just to always advance your craft. Study. Even great actors still have teachers. You got to study. You got to keep in the mix of that. It's important because when you stop growing, you stop being creative. So as long as you have the will to do it and you have the desire, it becomes a passion that nobody can take from you. So don't let anybody tell you you can't do it or you aren't at the right place at the right time. You're always, because you create your place. The main thing you want to do is be around people that are positive, that are doing what you want to do. Mm-hmm. And that keeps you in the now. But study. You got to go outside the box and you need to study because then you become really competitive, okay? So I think you got a great circle of people. Your mom is just right on the top of the world, and she's pulling her kids and her family right along with her. So you're in the right place at the right time. You just create what you want to create for yourself, but stay positive and know what you're doing. Okay?
Right.
Now,
That's
Sydney,
right.
when you say study, what should he study? And other young
Okay.
producers, rappers, artists that look to, being successful, what should they study?
Okay, what you need to study is you need to find some of the music academies that are teaching composition, arranging, so you really know exactly what you're writing, what's coming to your ear, you're putting it down. You understand chord progression, really understand that type of thing. Also, you want to take private lessons. If you're playing an instrument, in particular the drums or the piano, you need to take lessons. Okay, the classic field is a great field because it is the foundation, classical music, to branching off into jazz and things like that. But we do jazz naturally because it's in our bones, it's in our system, it's in our soul. So we got a lot of stuff that's natural. But the main thing you want to do is fine tune it. Mm-hmm. You really want to fine tune it, and it's going to work for you even better.
Now, son, you have the YG song. Talk about that experience working with YG. What was that like?
What do you mean? It's,
working with a famous person. I guess
that's my boy. We all from the hood, so I grew up. So it's just regular stuff. Just like how the boy said, we just grinding.
Come on, Steve.
To where I get, to where I'm in the light. But that's my boy, and he just helped me get there. He gonna, what I'm saying? So.
Now we got DJ L.A. Steve in the house, and he has played music back in the 90s and the 80s and stuff. So he played a lot of rappers back in the day. So I want you to meet my son. This is S-Rock. He is an artist producer. Let him know again. I think he already knows where your music is, right?
Yes. And what I'm saying, I think you're doing an excellent job right now. And, to be able to play with YG, he put some things out there that's out of control. My students, they put me up on the music, man. And next thing I know, I was talking about I walked in the club. And I said, "What's up?" And they were like, "What are you talking about?"
Les, how does your song go with YG?
Right.
My mic is too hot, LeBron. I don't know. I'm feeling my mic is too hot. Les, how does your, S-Rock, how does your song go with
They all gonna find out. They all gonna find out my government anyway. So
look. See, you missed it. Doug did a little spitting on his thing. Jared, did you play some of your music?
No.
Beats.
No.
See, they got these stage names and everything, but I'm the mama, so I'm gonna call them when I birth them name.
D plus.
Jared, get your song. Get one of his songs ready, LaRon. Some of his beats. I was trying to see what Lance had, but Lance, spit out a little something. Give me a little something, baby. Let's show him what you can do. Come on now, don't be ashamed.
Come on, we need a little something. Come on.
Say no.
It ain't about saying, Mom. I'm in the studio.
Okay, that's your bro right there. You in the studio session?
Yeah, I'm actually in the studio session right now.
That's right.
Who you in the studio with?
I'm in the studio with it. I don't want a name drop right now. I don't know if they ready for the name drop, but
That's banging right there.
Then that's your boy, your brother, your mid-child. My mid-child, your brother. How's that sound?
Hey, matter of fact, I made this at your studio, and I didn't put no snare to it. That's why I sound weak.
Turn it down a little bit, LaRon.
Sound cool. I'll kill it.
So what we want to do, we want to set up a concert. S-Rock, how can we do that? We can let you know. We need to set up a concert around maybe September, end of September, October. Mm-hmm. Okay, I know Sydney has something coming up in October. He wants me to sing at. But we want to set something up for our youth, and I think we should work on a day. Jared, Beats, get y'all group together. Y'all get a date. Sydney will work with you. Mm-hmm. Sydney got plenty contacts. DJ Steve will work with you.
Most
y'all
definitely.
Get a concert. We get S-Rock, rest of the 1,500 crew that's available, and let's do this thing right. Now, I already told y'all, Master P was in here a couple weeks ago, and he's ready to come back up in here.
Heard me?
Rick Ross and all the bosses are trying to get up in here. Y'all better understand y'all got clout because your mama up in here, and I got the keys. So y'all better get busy. What you say, S-Rock?
I hear you. What type of radio show is this you running, Mama?
Baby, your mama got the juice, sugar. Things is turning around. What this song Fred Hammond say? Suddenly, God's gonna turn it around. It's gonna work in your favor.
What you doing over there? What you
Yeah,
cooking up?
it's really real, baby. I have been praying. Your mama has been laying it out. Y'all know, ever since y'all been born, y'all was born into this thing. That's what Christian was talking about. You're born into the studio. Y'all been born into this. This is your rights. This is your mineral rights. You understand? So get ready.
That means you get to have all the free water you want.
Do you understand? So DJ L.A. Steve, him and his sidekick Tyrone, they gonna be at the DJ helm doing the music. So y'all get y'all music. Make sure DJ Steve give them your email so they can get stuff straight to you.
You can always get me at DJLASteve1314@yahoo.com. You can catch me at Steve Watson on Facebook, and we're gonna put you out there because what I'm saying that what we're reaching is about on my personal page, we're talking about 5,000 right now, and then if we take all their numbers, we're talking about astronomical numbers. So what we want to do is figure out how to get your music directly to the listeners, to the people who are subscribing on what we're doing. And I believe that we're on the right path, and I think you can do an excellent job because Miss Wells is just out of control.
Now look at here. Now, Esra, you got your email. What do you want them to? How do you want them to contact you? You got the datpiff.com thing. What else do you want them to know to reach you?
Actually, I don't give my personal email out, but what I will do, you can reach me on Twitter at 1500 SRock.
1500 SRock. Do you have anything on SoundCloud yet?
Yeah, you can type in SRock 1500. I have some stuff on SoundCloud.
Okay.
And my Instagram is SRock 1500 also.
Okay, that sounds good because we start putting it out there right now, man, and just get them hot, man.
Okay, I'm gonna say this, Townboy. What's your? Because I know you got what you call it? A SoundCloud. Didn't you have a SoundCloud?
I have a SoundCloud as well.
Okay, give me your SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.com/Townboy TOWNBOY.
Could we do that one more time, please?
SoundCloud.com/TOWNBOY.
Let's make sure we get that in.
The picture, I'll be sitting on the piano.
What's Christian's? What's Fresh? He's Fresh Beats at
Beats Made by Fresh.
Beats Made by Fresh. Is that BEATS?
Yep.
Made
His
by
SoundCloud?
Fresh.
His SoundCloud is Christian Frazier.
Yeah, that's
Really?
under the name though, but ain't under Beats by Fresh though.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, Christian Frazier. So
Follow me
Beats
on
Made by
Instagram.
Fresh. Okay, go ahead.
J Got Beats, letter J GOTBEATZ.
All right. Anybody else want to give out some shout outs to anybody?
Oh, yeah, follow me on Twitter, Doug's2 Fresh. Instagram, same thing. Facebook, same thing.
Straight
Outstanding.
DOUGS 2 then Fresh.
What you got, Sydney? Hey, Johnny Morris in the window. Everybody say, what's up, Johnny?
What's up, Johnny?
Woo, Johnny Morris. We got a good show, Johnny? Oh, come on, Romy. Say what you got to say. Where you at?
Oh, I just wanted to give a shout out to my cousin Ashley Lede. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday to you.
Ashley Lede.
Shout out King Drew.
And you can follow me on Instagram at RJLYDAY. Just add that on your Instagram, and I'll let you subscribe.
And Sydney, did we get you?
I got a new one coming out. I'll let you know. You can put it out there.
Me and Sydney get ready to do some big things, y'all. I'm just so impressed with this. Now, my son asked me, Mama, what you doing? What kind of show? I want you to know, you guys have to give honor to whom it is due. And you know your mother has labored in the community, and I am here. We're praying, we're fasting, just like Esther did, for our youth. Mm-hmm. We want our young people to know how to carry themselves. We're living in a time and a season that seems like it was in the South. Mm-hmm. When things could just happen just because they had an itch or thought, something crooked was going on and they just took it in their own hands. So I'm saying to you, young people, you got to learn some manners right now. We're living in a time where we need to raise our standards, have some ethics about ourselves, learn that we are more than conquerors when we really get the thing right through the word of the Most High God that empowers us. We are spiritual beings, and we have a right to live a life free from all kind of foolishness and sinfulness, okay? So y'all got to know the word, the spirit-filled Life Bible here that my niece Courtney Nelson left when she moved back to Kansas City. I know it's full of some things that you all need to know. So, let y'all be reminded we got a few more minutes, but I want you to know Wednesday's Woman is striking out to do a network mixer. I need connections to connect. I need the money folk to connect with the idea folk, so those ideas and the monies can mix and make greater things happen for the whole crew. I need people that have time and talents to come together. You young folks that have some gifts and talents, you can come here to RMC Studios and begin to intern. We'll teach you how to run and operate these boards and things here. You don't have to end up in jail. You don't have to drop out of school. You can get a career right here. So we want you to keep in touch with us. RMCOnAir.com, LadyCJWells@gmail.com. I have my sons who will be helping in the area of teaching and showing you all how to produce music, how to use these different programs. And which comes to that question, Lance, what kind of music program are you using? I mean, I'm going to call him Clayboy because I got a lot of names for him too. S-Rock, my son.
Right now, I'm only using Logic and Pro Tools.
Okay, Logic and Pro Tools, and those are some pretty professional.
But I'm about to go off into Ableton. People need to start messing with Ableton.
Oh, really? Never heard of that?
Yeah.
Oh, now you talking about Ableton. Okay.
Oh, you know about Ableton?
Always. I just learned it.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Okay. Well, see, this is good. And you young people, you have an opportunity to reach out to my children because I've raised my children to be helpful and to be able to give back. And they know that. They are givers. So they gave you their Twitters and their emails and all that stuff. And I want you guys to take it serious because you got to have a plan. You got to have a vision. And I'm going to tell you, you need the Lord God Most High because my children were born and raised in the church. Now, I pray for them constantly, but they have their own mindset and they know what their foundation is. You got to get it if you don't have it. If you didn't get it, don't make no excuses. Get it now because that's your salvation. I talked about a couple of weeks ago having, the knowledge.
Yes.
The children of disobedience, the children of darkness.
Correct.
And the children of light. They're two distinguishing children.
It's either one or the other.
So who are we?
Yes.
Know who you are and walk in it.
Absolutely.
You're talented. You're gifted. You have good ideas. You don't know what to do. Call me. Praise the Lord. You need a job. You got mental illness. You got issues. You're depressed. What son? What you want to say? Because I know in the music industry, you guys have gone through some depression, haven't you? Talk to me about that.
Always.
Listen to this boy. He said always.
Always. So many beats. It's crazy.
Listen, I hear you. I love it. I love it, everything. But
it is, yo.
I have time burning money. I have somebody paying me some
studio money. Okay, we love you. Make some more hits. Make your mama some hits. I know you said you had some music for me. Get it to me so we can do it. Johnny will help you. He'll go ahead on and take it from an email and get this thing going. Okay? Love to you. Love to the baby. Love to the wife and all the children. Tell them I said, hey, Grand Divas on RMCOnAir.com.
Good hearing from you. Keep it hot, baby.
All right. Thank you for having me.
All right. You're welcome, sugar. Thank you so much. Peace.
All right. Peace.
So now, before we go off, because people that have been dealing with depression, I know you young people have dealt with depression. I know you guys talked about it, Steve, earlier. But this is real, because the thing is, it's nothing old. I mean, it's nothing new. It is of an old character. People are oppressed. They're doing things. They're not happy. But true happiness comes from knowing the Lord God Most High, the Savior. Because he ministers to us. He walks with us and talks with us, even during our sleep. You can hear the Spirit of the Lord speaking to you, even when you're awake, if you're tuned in. So there's no need to be depressed when you know that there is a Savior to heal you and deliver you. And I know some people, even in church, they go through depression. Get a stronger relationship. Get a stronger walk. Devote more time to nature, the things that God created. Go take walks on the beach. Go out to the park and get involved with the trees and the flowers and the birds and the bees and all that kind of stuff. Get into nature. You understand? We talked about medical marijuana. people are taking Xanax, people are taking all these ecstasy and mollies and all that kind of stuff to go all up and down in their emotional stuff. Yeah, right. So, look at.
I thought it was a fish.
Look at the healing, scissor, okay? See,
Scissors.
all these things, syrup, or whatever y'all talking about. They put the syrup with the something else and something.
I wouldn't know about that.
People passing out and overdosing and stuff.
They do?
That guy that had that hit of that synthetic weed a couple days ago, he died.
Synthetic weed?
Synthetic weed.
Where do you get synthetic weed from?
It's
Yeah, you
called
should.
spice.
Hush your mouth.
Almost.
Leave the spice alone, okay? Good God Almighty, get you some nutmeg, some
flavor.
cinnamon. Remember the cinnamon test? We take a teaspoon of cinnamon in your mouth and try to talk.
Oh yeah.
Get you some, some. Y'all look, y'all need to call us. We can hang out. I'll get you straight. I'll get you right.
That was bad.
Been there, done that.
Oh,
Anyway, look, you got some music. Put another one of my son's songs on. Steve, tell them where they can find us. Tell them something, and we're going to get ready to shut this thing down.
Look, you can find us every Wednesday. We're going to be here at 8:30, and it's definitely going down in here. And you can't go wrong with Miss Wells, Crystal Wells, right here, because she is going to give you an honest opinion about anything you want to know about, and that's what we're talking about. Just being honest with each other. These 3 guys over there, these 4 guys over there, have really showed what's really going on, because at least they let you know what's really happening out here.
Right.
I
Yeah.
was trying to get JB's song from The
It's all good.
Flash.
Don't worry about it.
That's all right. That's still some of the Dopest Alliance
But don't
CD.
But don't forget that Wednesday, every third Wednesday, from 7 p.m. to 10 o'clock, is going to be the business mixer here.
Right, that actually starts next Wednesday, August 20th. And this, I got to get you to turn that song off. Do you hear me, LaRon? I need that off. Thank you very much. So I need to hear the music that J Beats has on that
Nobody cares about
Flash.
that.
Now, the thing I was saying, yes, Steve, Wednesday's Woman Network Mixer. If you want to connect with the best and if you want to get your information heard, you heard Miss Sharita J earlier on our program of rmconair.com. She is so connected. She had the girl from it's a different, not in living. I ain't gonna call it, but Kim Coles. You know Kim Coles.
Kim Coles.
Yeah,
that's
she
right.
had Kim Coles
yeah,
call
Kim
in,
Coles, always.
and she had some other ladies calling in, so she had it hot. So we are teaming up. Melissa Sanfield, we're all teaming up. Our Wednesday's Women Network. Zenobia Z, she's on Wednesday. So all our ladies on Wednesdays, we're coming together. We're bringing our network and connections together because we are going to be the power to be reckoning with around this town. We are taking over social media. We're taking over the internet.
Taking over.
Yeah. So you guys, did everybody have a good show?
Great.
You feel good about
Special
it?
shout out to Angel Adams. Follow her on Instagram, Angel Adams. Follow 1500 or nothing on Instagram. Shout out to my boy Cam30.com, Cam30.com. Check him out.
I want to give a shout out to Rance, okay?
Lawrence
1500.
Dobson.
Yeah.
Always.
My little godson.
Always.
Okay, because see, this is how this thing started. We got to recognize, give honor to whom it is due. This all started when y'all were young children.
Since I was like 3
Okay,
minutes old.
So I'm saying to y'all, get involved because
Yeah.
we take it
Yeah.
from the babies on up to the elders, okay? We're about family. We're about family loving each other, showing how to live together, righteous life. That's what you need, a righteous, abundant life, okay? Peace and blessings, love, light, and honor. And remember, Wednesday's Woman is here for you, rmconair.com.
Shout out to LaRon, engineer, running this whole game right now.
Outstanding job once again.
Yeah. Shout out my homeboys Kendrick, Mustard.
Yo, listen, cut the tape. Cut the tape. No, I'm talking about cut the mic. Cut the mic.
Shout out my boy ASAP. Yeah.
Wednesday's Woman.
Got some hot stuff coming to y'all soon. Just wait.
I want to thank the people
It's
from.
all about love. Who's that talking?
I want to thank the people from
It's all
Texas.
about love.
Thank
yeah.
people from Illinois who turned in.
Ferguson
I like to thank
hashtag.
Florida for coming out. I want to thank Louisiana. and we're nationwide. We want to say thank you. If you have anything that you want to send to us, if you want to start your own radio show, make sure you call Crystal Wells so we can get that done for you. And it's not a problem. It's really easy to do. Make it happen. Thank you.
I just wanted to say that anything that we are around, anything that we touch, turns to gold. Okay?
Yeah.
So just remember that.
I received that. All right. IMC.com. Thank you, Sherry Cherie. This is your handwork, girl. Peace and blessings.
Yeah.